I do not know what day this video is going up, so I cannot say happy whatever day, but happy whatever day. Today we are here to do my July monthly haul. Now, this was an interesting month of purchases. I was, preparing to go on vacation. I got some vacation-y things, so we're just gonna go through everything. I had started packing everything because some of these things I am taking away on vacation as like activities to do with my family. So I had packed it and I was like, shoot, I have to film my monthly haul. So I unpacked it and here we are. So there's some techie things, there's some activities, there's of course some books and all that stuff. So I guess we'll start with like beauty stuff. The first thing that I picked up was a new set of Hey semi-cured gel strips. These ones you can actually cure in the sun. I just use my light that I have, but I thought this set was really cute for the beach. It's called Pajama Party, but it's kind of giving that like coastal summer thing that's really popular this year. So I am going to do these tonight. I'm filming on Friday. So I'm getting all the packing done. I'm going to do my fingers, my toenails, all that fun pre-vacation beauty stuff I'm going to do tonight. So I will work on these later. They're really cute and I am excited for this set. The only thing I can't decide if I want to try to match this color for my toes or if I want to do like my standard white. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I picked up a set of nail strips. These were on sale during Prime Day. That's the other thing. Some of this stuff is kind of random, but it was Amazon Prime week. I don't know. It seemed like a lot more days this year. So I did kind of pick up some things that maybe I wouldn't usually because they had good deals on them. So those were on sale for Prime Day. Next, I picked up this, definitely with vacation in mind. My makeup blender sponge is very dirty. I have not cleaned this yet for the week, but this is like a silicone holder for your makeup sponge. Now, I've had cases for my makeup sponges in the past, but they've been like hard plastic. So when you put the lid on them, they don't fully dry. I liked this one because it's open, there's vents in it, so it's not going to get like smelly. So I picked it up for this really, but it also came with this magnetic brush little case. So I'm going to put some brushes in this for vacation. I got this on sale on Prime Day for $2.99. Like, how can you beat that? So I am definitely going to use both of these for vacation. Also, kind of, I don't know, I guess more health related. I've really been wanting one of these travel pill containers. Oops. It comes with a little like guitar pick so you can pop open the little drawers or doors, I guess. So I always take like a bunch of not a bunch, but I always take medications on vacation, and you really don't need like all the big size bottles. So I finally decided to grab one of these. I have acetaminophen, ibuprofen. This is Bonine for motion sickness. I also have Dramamine for motion sickness. I take them at different times. My vitamins, I had to use a couple of pockets. And then last year, Steven got some type of stomach thing on vacation. I don't know if it was food that we ate out, but we did not have any Pepto. So this year I came prepared. Hopefully we don't need it, but I got some chewable Peptos to keep in there. And this can go like in the beach bag. It can go in my purse. It'll be good to have in the car. So I picked that up, and that's something that I'll use like every day. Hopefully I don't have to use it every day, but it's something that even after vacation I will continue to use because it's small enough that it'll fit in my purse. Next up, kind of a weird thing, but I gave my keys a little bit of an upgrade. So I got one of these like scrunchy type little keychain lanyard things. And then I got a new case for my car key. I have a Mazda CX-5, so I don't actually need the key. Like I just need it to get into the car. It doesn't go into the ignition or anything. So I like these little covers. I had a black one with sparkles on the back that I got as soon as I got the car, and I've had my vehicle for almost 5 years now, so it was time for an upgrade, and I liked the gold on this one. And then I picked up a pack of these Actually, I want to take these on vacation. Is this them? Yeah, here they are. I picked up a pack of these little lip balm keychains. I'm going to take these so that my nieces can pick a color and my sister can pick a color for their keys or backpacks or whatever. But it comes like as a little keychain. So you get the keychain part, and then it comes with a little tiny lobster claw, and you can pick whichever color you want. And then these fit like a variety of lip balms. They're stretchy, so you can kind of put in your preferred type. So those are cute. I do want to take these so that I can share them. And then what else did I get for my keys? Oh, I just got this little L keychain. So just a little, you know, a little key refresh. I do have this otter keychain. I think Bree sent this to me. And then I have a little set for Neville, our cat that passed away. So it's an N with a paw, his birthstone, and a little angel wing. And then I have this other one as well. So just a little key refresh. It was time. It was looking a little, a little sad. Then I also did a little bit of a tech refresh on some things. So this is Steven's Apple Watch, and this is my Apple Watch. I have, which one do I have? I have the Series 3. I've had mine for quite a while. Mine's a 38 millimeter. Steven has the, is it the SE watch? SE 40 millimeter. He got his for Christmas this past year from his parents. So I got us both these little screen protectors. So they're bumpers, but it has a built-in screen protector, which for Steven's job is very much needed. He does HVAC, so he's always working on machinery. And he was he was nervous to wear his watch to work because he didn't want to break the screen. So now this has a full-on screen protector. It just snaps on to the watch. So I got him matte black and I got myself gold. I wear a lot of gold in the spring and summer, but my watch is silver, so I wanted to be able to have both colors. And then I got us both new watch bands. So mine is this really pretty checker print. I like ones that just slide right on, and I like when they're fabric. I don't like this material, which I'll show you these in a second. Like the type of material that comes on the watch, I don't like that. And then Steven's, because he likes to wear his on the jet ski, so he doesn't have to take his phone in and out of it. This one has like a strap. So it's Velcro, so he can just tighten it like that. So he really, really likes his setup. I was nervous at first because I just kind of treated him to a little upgrade for his watch, and he can be very particular about stuff like that, especially wearing, I know it's not technically jewelry, but like wearing something like that, he's a little bit picky, but he said I did a good job. So if you have someone in your life who prefers like a more quote unquote manly type of watch setup, he's really happy with this one. And then I have these, which are not for me. My family has this like tradition at the end of each school year, you get a little present for having a good school year. My parents did it when we were younger. So when my nieces were over, they got Apple Watches for Christmas this past year, and they've had the same band. And I was like, oh, you don't have any other bands? And Elizabeth was like, no, but I really want some. So I decided for their end of the year little gift for them to both pick out some watch bands, and these are the ones that they picked. They're very similar, but they are not exactly the same. So this is Elizabeth's. There's 6 of them, different colors. There's 3 of this pattern, and then I think the 3 on the back are a different pattern. And then Natalie chose these ones. I think this is 3 different patterns, 2 of each. So they got those. I'm going to give them to them on vacation. Sticking with vacation, I did pick up a new beach bag. I got this one from Target. I really liked the pattern. It's seashells and it's mesh, so it'll be super I shouldn't say super easy, but it'll be a bit easier to kind of get the sand out. There's some little holes that you should be able to like shake it out a little bit. I did use this on the boat and it had so many pockets. So there's pockets on the side, both sides. There's a pocket in the front. There's a big pocket, and you know, everything will fit in there. So we will definitely be using that on vacation. And then another thing for vacation, this is more of an activity to do. I got 2 sets of air dry clay. Now these are from Five Below. I paid $5, which is just absolutely insane. A set just like this is like 20 bucks on Amazon. So when I saw these on Five Below, I decided to grab both colors. So I have the primary colors and the pastel colors. Now, there is this trend on Instagram. It's like a date night trend where you find an animal and you create it with air dry clay. And I thought that would be a lot of fun to do with the whole family. So there's a ton of colors. I think they each come with, there's 20 clays in each. So we have 40 things of clay. I think you get a few tools. There's some glitter, there's googly eyes. So you basically like show an inspiration picture. So for example, like an octopus, and then everybody makes their own little octopus and you put them all together. So it looked like a really cute idea. I had sent it to my oldest niece, Natalie, and she was like, oh, that'd be fun to do. So we're going to do that, hopefully, as long as everybody is interested. Again, $5 for these at Five Below. Crazy. And then the Sharpie is not for clay. That is for something else. I got a set of clay tools on Amazon, just in case, like, you know, I enjoy working with the clay, then I have a little bit of a setup. This was like $5 on Amazon. So definitely not super fancy, but a bunch of different options for us to mess around with. And I'm excited to do that with everybody. I think it'll be fun. I will, if we have time, I will take pictures and I will share it in my first whip and chat back so you can see how everybody's turned out. Next up, oh, I should have done this. When I was talking about like the beauty and healthcare stuff, this is such an out-of-pocket thing to share, but I have to do it. So I buy my deodorant off of Amazon because it used to be available at Dollar Tree and then they stopped carrying it. So I now buy it in bulk on Amazon. It is the Dial Antiperspirant and Deodorant in Crystal Breeze. This is the best deodorant I have ever used in my entire life. And I actually had a breakdown when I thought Dollar Tree, like I thought I couldn't get it anymore when Dollar Tree stopped selling it. So when I found it on Amazon, I was like, oh my God, thank God. And I have one left, so I had to rebuy. So now I have 6 more. And when I was younger, in my teenage years, high school, my mother tried everything for me, like prescription strength deodorants. I just sweat a lot. I'm not smelly, okay? I promise you I'm not smelly. Being smelly is like one of my biggest fears, but I do sweat a lot, especially in the summer. And like so much so that my white t-shirts would have like the little yellow patch, you know, good old puberty, good times. This stuff is incredible. If you sweat a lot or you have a teenager who's struggling with body odor, hey, it happens. Like, this is real life, okay? Try this. It is so good. I think the price fluctuates, but I think this round I got it, a pack of 6, I think was like $19. So not the best, but definitely not the worst. And I've used this for years and years and years, and I cannot recommend it enough. For Prime Day, this wouldn't be a Laura monthly haul without a new cup, right? So for Prime Day, Hydro Jug came out with an Amazon exclusive cup, and the cup is called Cape Cod, and how could I not buy it? So here it is. It came with the boot, which their larger ones do not usually come with the silicone boot, but it matches the handle. The lid is this like sand color with the blue straw. And then we have the really pretty stripes, which you cannot convince me that these nails don't almost match this cup perfectly. I bought them at 2 completely different times, but hello. So I will be taking this to Cape Cod with me this week. and I'm very excited about that. Next, July was the month of puzzles, and I don't know why. There were a ton of really great deals on puzzles. I love to work on puzzles, especially in the fall and winter, but sometimes I overdo it with like the really big puzzles. So I took a step back and I picked up some 300 and 500 piece puzzles, and I've completed one of them. 2 of them I'm taking on vacation, and then the other ones we'll see what happens. But these were all really cheap. Some of these I got for literally like $5, which is just absolutely crazy. And these are good brand puzzles. So the first one I have already completed. It is this one from Seiko. I don't know if that's correct. It is by the artist Olivia Gibbs. I really like her artwork. I completed this one in like an hour and a half on a Friday night. It's a 300 piece puzzle, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have another one from her coming up. So it's like just difficult enough. I have one of those flat like puzzle boards that you can put a cover on. So I didn't have to finish it in the night, but once I got going, it was a pretty easy one to finish, but like just challenging enough. So I have finished this one. I keep my puzzles put together. I made my own like puzzle folder. I eventually want to get one of those puzzle binders where you can like display them, but I tape the back with masking tape, and then I put the date and my initials that I completed it. So I finished that one. This one is going on vacation. This is from the same brand, Seiko. This one's a Tracy Flickinger, and it's called Sea and Sand Gift Shop. So pretty. This one is 300 pieces. I like this one a lot. This is the first one that I saw that I was like, oh my God, I need to take that on vacation. This is a 500 piece puzzle from Gallison. I love this puzzle company, and this one is just so cute. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm hoping that, like, you know, everybody will kind of want to put a few pieces in. I'm going to start with this one, and then if we finish this one somewhat quickly, we'll bust this one out. This puzzle I got for, I think, $3. There was like a percentage off, and then if you clipped the coupon, it ended up being like $3. This is Witchwood Express, 500 piece puzzle. The artist is Lisa Parker. Obviously, this is a play on like Harry Potter, so I will be working on this one hopefully in the fall. Same brand, Seiko. Another Olivia Gibbs. This is a 300 piece puzzle. What is this one called? Town Park. Really pretty. I like that one. We have Farm Life, same artist, same company. This is another 300 piece puzzle. I just think her artwork's really cute. And then for a Christmas one, same brand. This one is by Stephanie Peterson Jones, and it is a festive food truck. So Christmas puzzle. Again, this one was like $5. I couldn't pass it up. I really couldn't. And then I did pick up one 1,000 piece puzzle, which is my preferred as long as I have time to actually sit down and work on it. This one had a huge coupon. I think it was maybe $6. This is from the brand Gallison, and it is Pumpkin Patch by Michael Storings. So this one will be a little bit busy, but really cute. I love the colors. I think it's a really cute puzzle. So those are the puzzles that I picked up. And then the last thing that I have to talk to you guys about today is books. And it was not a very big book month. I only picked up new releases in the month of July, and I'm okay with that. The only thing book related that's still a book is a cookbook. This is Keep It Simple Y'all by Matthew Bounds. I got this on the Prime Day sale. There was a limited deal on it, and I got it for I think like $9. It's a $29.99 US cookbook, so that was a huge deal. I found Matthew Bounds on Instagram, and his whole thing is easy meals, one-pot meals, crock-pot meals, fewer ingredients, but like good ingredients. And we have made a couple of things from here, and they have all been pretty good. We had one bust, which was one of the crock-pot meals, but I think that was more of a user error than anything else. And I've gone through, I've tagged some things. We tried these, and we really, really loved the Parmesan Ranch pork chops. Those were so good. So, we have a bunch of recipes to try. in the coming months, and I'm very excited for that. Okay, regular books. It was the month of sprayed edges. Most of these are sprayed edges. So we have Over the Moon by Laura Pavlov. This is book 3, I believe, in Rosewood River. Really pretty sprayed edges. A Theory in Dreaming by Ava Reed is book 2 in her... What was the first book called? A Study in Drowning. I loved the first book. It's a YA fantasy with a little bit of romance. Really beautiful sprayed edges on that one. We have Friends to Lovers by Sally Blakely, another sprayed edge. I might take this one on vacation. I'm going to take my Kindle, but I kind of want to take like at least one physical book because I like to read a paperback on the beach. This is a Friends to Lovers, obviously, because that's the title of the book. So, got that one. Chasing Shelter by Catherine Cowles is one of the very few books that I read in the month of July. This is book 4 in the Sparrow... 4 or 5? This is book... Oops. Sparrow Falls. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is book 5. This is book 5 in the series. I liked this one. Not my favorite in the series, but still really good. I liked the audiobook. Is this the one where he's... No, okay. This is the cop. So this one was really good. We had a re-release from Kat Singleton. This is Black Ties and White Lies. I love this series. She was picked up by a traditional publisher, and the first round came out with sprayed edges. So I've read this one before, and I very much enjoy it. We have Save Me by Mona Kasten. This is the first time that this book has come out in English. So it's very popular in Germany, which is this author's native language. So somebody came through and translated by Rachel Ward. This is based on, no, the show Maxton Hall is based on the book. I love Maxton Hall. Season 2 comes out later this year and I cannot wait. Unfortunately, this is not a removable sticker, so I don't love that, but the book was really good. I listened to the audiobook and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then the final book that I picked up is Huckleberry Hill. This is the Saddles and Spurs book 1. I saw this cover and I was like, I want it. I've never read anything by this author. I'm assuming it's a cowboy romance just on the cover, and I don't know anything about it, but I'm excited to check it out. So really pretty cover, and it had some pretty decent reviews. So that is the July haul. Kind of random. Not kind of, definitely random. But I picked up some fun things, some things for vacation that I'm really looking forward to, and all that fun stuff. So I will go ahead and I will make a July haul folder on my Amazon storefront if you're interested in picking any of this stuff up. The stuff that is not Amazon, I will do my best to link for you guys in the description box. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Next month's haul should be interesting. You know, anything I pick up on vacation, I will share then. But I don't really need anything. I really don't. We'll see. There is a new Hydro Jug collection coming out on Saturday. So will there be a new cup in the August haul? Time will tell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.